Hi, I'm Claire. This is Gareth.
Hi, I'm Emma, and this is Lou.
I'm Gary. The workshop come maintenance.
Hi, Stuart here at SiGNAL, home of the SiGNAL BiZHUB. Our Jumpstart January event is going to show you the 4 things that you're going to need to get on top of as a business owner in 2020.
So I got 2 instructions. One is to talk to the microphone, the other is to stay on this rug. And I'm a bit of a wanderer, so that's going to be a challenge.
So today's talk is called Stop Selling Yourself Short. And the reason it's called that is because selling yourself short is a really, really common failure in business owners. I can see people nodding everywhere. So it's very, very hard for people to stand up and tell other people what is so good about them and what they do.
How much would a pair of ladies' pants cost? How much did your pants cost? So I don't know, what's the right price for a pair of ladies' pants? I mean, they're all legitimate, aren't they? They all achieve the same goal. Maybe some have additional goals that they achieve, but you know, they all do the same fundamental job.
The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced for decades, and this country is not alone.
Something to remember.
You know, getting into Zoom, you're in a safe environment, to use it a few times and you're away.
If you're thinking about support and you're near Borden or in the Hampshire area and you want to start working with a great team, great community, I'd also give a thumbs up to Emma Selby, who is part of the management there and also one of the other speakers, and she's fantastic as well. And she's really innovative and thought leading in terms of community and bringing people together. So jump on it, inquire, see what the guys are doing. The content's great, the support's amazing, the location's incredible, and I was just privileged to be part of it. An amazing team, and Stuart and Gareth were excellent in terms of the way that they hosted these trainings.
10 minutes where we're going to go through the worksheet, and you can really start figuring out what it is that you need to share when you next do a video or go live. And I will leave you all there, tantalizing, thinking about your mission. What is your mission for your business?
Good morning, everybody. I'm going to go into a presentation now. So I'm going to just share my screen.
Wow, Suzanne, that's really, really good talk. Thank you so much. My hand's sore, actually. I've been making so many notes.
Good morning, good morning. It's nice to be here, sitting in my isolation and meeting all a nice bunch of people.
Brilliant. Thank you, Peter.
Vanessa, take it away.
Well, I mean, I'd be interested just to hear, you know, some feedback, whether people found that useful or surprising. So
I think this version really instilled a lot more confidence in the words that you've used.
It's been 3 months on Zoom and I still haven't shared a document on Zoom.
Questions that I really want you to collaborate together and talk about what you use, what you found useful.
I'll always say SharePoint's better because I passionately believe in SharePoint, and it is very, very simple.
Over to you, sir.
Over to you, Gareth.
Lovely, thank you very much. Today's talk is all about marketing and how you can effectively market yourself and your business on a budget or at zero cost. So the most important place to start when it comes to marketing is knowing your customers. That's why having a buyer persona and understanding your customer is so important. The all-important funnel. I love a funnel. To summarize, Understand your customer and your sales funnel. You need to keep creating additional content and to bring your prospects into your funnel. Schedule and automate as much of your process as you can. Make sure you stand out from the crowd. Video content is king. Revisit tried and tested marketing methods. The 4 apps that I've suggested: Buffer, MailChimp, Canva and Lumen 5. Sign up to those free tools because it can save you a lot of time and effort if you get this right from the get-go.
Today's speaker is someone who I'm sure all of our BiZHUB members will be familiar with. But when she's not the amazing BiZHUB community manager, you might not know that she spends her time getting people organised.
I've been organising and implementing processes and systems probably for most of my life. Working as the SiGNAL community manager has really enabled me to use all of my experience. It's really important to know what you want from your business. The most important thing that you have to do is have the right process and be organised, and your business will completely thrive. I would say at the start of the year, just put some key dates in your diary and set reminders well in advance. Stop procrastinating. That's what stops productivity. We all have 1,440 minutes in a single day. When it's gone, it's gone. At the end of each day, list out your priorities for the next day. Try and put that in your everyday working life, and you would be amazed how productive you are. Beginning the next day with clear goals will help you power through those priorities. The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. And that's all from me. Thank you very much.
Well done, Lou.
Thank you.
Really good.
Without any further ado, I'd like to introduce Rebecca Newenham.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Wow, what an intro. Thank you, guys. 40% of people use their computer after 10 o'clock at night. You should, as business owners, really task yourself with operating in those core hours to enable you to be at your best, but also to enable you to have that work-life balance and cut off. My friends and family were my biggest sales force. You know, I told them what I was doing, and actually a really close friend of mine and mum at school introduced me to my first 2 clients. A confidence to share what you're doing, but not to bombard people with saying it too much. There's always a balance that's needed. And as a business owner, you are everything. You're juggling, you're keeping your clients happy, you're keeping your team happy. So what's taking up most of your time? Top tips for being productive. Number 1 is the good old to-do list. Exercise has been critical for me in my sort of business journey, my business success. Tackling your worst job first. And I think this is primarily come out of my work with my coach around, you know, what is your focus? Online chat is huge. It can be hugely beneficial. I think there's a real time and a place for chat, for Trello, and for all those different. Now, getting dressed is quite important for me. To be productive, it's been to, you know, do my hair, put some makeup on. And we were laughing in lockdown, you know, the ability just to put some lipstick on made me feel that I was in work mode. People buy from people, they need to see you. We were offering remote support, but still our clients like that, those touch points. Here I am. And if you'd like to have, you know, one-to-one, if you've got any questions about how you're keen to scale your business, I'd love to hear from you.
Thank you for being here. You should be able to, if you don't know by now, if you wanted to pin me to your screen so that I'm big, go up to the top right hand corner where there's 3 little dots and click those 3 little dots and say pin video, and I will be the video that is pinned to you. I'm Judith Quinn, Vocal Confidence, and yes, the Quinn has just 1 N. Here we go. What is it that people see you as? How are you perceived, and where can you change and adapt when you need to, so that you can really go in with full confidence and boost your business? So thank you very much.
Please give a very warm BiZHUB welcome to Brian Wood, MC.
For those who don't know me, I am a local lad. It's great to, you know, come on and share some of my experiences and also what I'm doing at the moment. So I was involved in like I said, a very famous battle, and it's the Battle of Danny Boy. And looking back, everyone thought it was unachievable what we actually achieved. And even when I look back at it, I think how none of us become casualties was beyond me. And you know, what we achieved that day was above and beyond anyone's real expectations. I think I chose to go and serve my country because I love my nation, and I thought I wanted to, you know, keep people safe on my island, and you know, it's the least I can do. 7 months ago, I launched my business called Keep Attacking. I've said it before, the clothing's a byproduct. The message is more important, that never give up, no matter what situation you're in or how dark the situation is, or how your aspirations and how big they are. If you have that keep attacking ethos, you will achieve, and it's just exciting times.
Really amazing. It's so inspirational, Brian. I've read your book. I've got it here. Read your book. And just to hear you saying the words, though, it's quite emotional. I feel quite emotional listening to you.
Thank you so much for that introduction. It was like sitting there, like waiting for this is your life. The secret to smashing goals. Now, there isn't one secret, and that's it, really. Really odd to be this side of the speaker's chair, as it were.
Lorna has changed her mind and she's now coming to the second session because Stuart's words have made her realise that she needs to spend more time working in her business and not on it.
Please give a warm welcome to BiZHUB member Andy Tree.
Yay!
There he is.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing, sir?
I'm very well, thank you. I've gone from where I started in 2007 from the spare room to where I am today. And I've grown that since 2012 into a national firm. So I now have staff dotted around the country and clients that are dotted around the country. Different from your average accountant. So I would say the fact that I'm an entrepreneur as well as accountancy firm owner gives me a different insight in terms of my business journey. But I think now, I think any accountant, you know, should be saying to their client, hang on a second, I think we should provision now for, you know, and put legitimate things in place to protect you from the future.
Andy, I love your enthusiasm, I have to say. You're so enthusiastic.
Genuinely enjoyed and got a huge buzz out of growing this business.
A warm BiZHUB welcome to Professor Mark Selby.
Hey!
Goodness me! Goodness me, what a build-up!
Lovely to see you, Mark. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's lovely to be here with everyone. And I thought that in keeping with a review of what's been happening this year and looking forward to next year, I had to do this talk from the Four Seasons Total Landscaping Courtyard. If it was good enough for the Trump campaign, it's certainly good enough for all of us. It's so lovely to see online many familiar and new faces. Thank you very much for the interactive discussion. I've learned new things on the call as well, which has been great. It really has been a pleasure. If I don't see you, speak to you, or communicate before then, everyone have a great holiday period and we're going to get through it.
We will make you feel more confident, happier, better connected, and more likely to succeed and become the business person that you always set out to be. See you all again.